Nobody likes a diet. We avoid it whenever we can. We find dieting restrictive, and it makes us feel like we're not like everybody else. Can you relate to this? Have you ever felt like your life had been put on hold because you were dieting? All you could see were the restrictions it was going to bring in your upcoming vacation, how it was going to ruin your birthday. Heck, it was even going to ruin the weekend, for crying out loud. I have a secret to tell you. As much as we all hate dieting, we are actually all on a diet right now. The standard American diet is a diet that encourages weight gain. So we are all on a fat gain diet right now. Today, I want to talk about creating a standard diet that does not encourage weight gain. So a standard diet is a diet that is intended to be done long term. Like here in Canada, we do standard Canadian diet. Most of my family does a standard Caribbean diet. And I want us to make the distinction between the standard diet, the diet you eat every day, and that most people eat without thinking about it, and dieting, the thing you do short term to try to lose weight. When successful people are planning to do something, they take whatever the goal is that they're aiming at and they break it down into steps, and then they engage each of those steps. They evaluate how each of the steps are going, and then they course correct if some corrections are needed. And if they're on the way to success, they keep going. Successful people are able to see that continuous effort will be needed and that growth will be needed, which is why they're constantly evaluating their progress and then course correcting. They're trying to learn so that they can build their skills and do even better. Examples are always good. So let's talk about me deciding that I want to be in a happy marriage. And let's say I'm single right now. And because there are so many facets and steps necessary to be in a happy marriage, we're just going to pick one. So let's say that in my history, I had been in relationships and I did not contribute to the cleaning of the other person's house or to our space when we were together. And I realized that that caused a lot of problems in my previous relationship. So I decide, going forward, to be in a healthy, happy marriage, I'm going to focus on contributing to the cleaning of our space. Simple goal. So I meet someone and I'm totally smitten. And I'm thinking, ooh, I like this person. So whenever we're together, I help with the chores. Even at his place, I'm helping with the chores. And let's imagine that this works out really well. We get engaged, we get married, and we are living together. If I'm a successful person, what I now know is that this behavior that I've been showing of helping him to clean his home, it needs to stay there going forward for the rest of our relationship. And that's whether I like it or not. If all of a sudden I would stop contributing to the cleaning of our space, my spouse is going to feel abandoned. My spouse is going to feel taken advantage of. My spouse is going to see me differently because I showed one thing at the beginning and then I'm doing something different later on. This is going to cause problems in our relationship. If you want to be successful, you need to think long term. Now that actually means that you need to look at the actions you will take and make sure that they are actions towards the goal that you can maintain long into your future. That's the way to guarantee success. So let's look at diet again. The biggest mistake that I see on the YouTubes is people using keto as a diet, believing that they can somehow temporarily eat a ketogenic lifestyle, get down to a healthy weight, and then when they're at their healthy weight, resume eating the standard diet without any repercussions. So no weight gain. And if we look at this logically, we see the flaw. If I'm eating the standard Canadian diet and I do any diet, lose weight, and then go back to eating the standard Canadian diet, the assumption is that I've gone back to eating a fat gain diet. My weight won't remain there. Tell me, have you experienced this? Dieting and getting down to the weight you wanted to be at or very close to it, and then going back to eating your old way of eating and regaining the weight. Let me know if that has ever happened to you. When we stop and evaluate what actually causes weight gain, we learn that the foods we eat determine our weight. So compared to working out, food provides 80% of the outcome of what you're going to weigh. But more importantly, what we've learned is that the amount of sugar specifically determines how much fat your body will store, because sugar stimulates insulin, which causes fat storage. The standard diets end up being weight gain diets because they're high in carbohydrates and therefore encouraging fat storage on our bodies. Keto works to reduce your weight by reducing the amount of incoming carbohydrates, so the total sugars that you're consuming. If I'm planning for success, understanding that piece of information is very important. In marriage, you wouldn't believe that going from helping your spouse to clean the house every weekend to only helping your spouse clean the house on the holidays and parties and special occasions would be met with the same level of gratitude. Trust me, your body does not appreciate that you only eat healthy keto when you've gained weight or are living in inflammation. Healthy keto is not dieting. It's a way for you to plan for the health of your body far into the future. Wellness warriors, this video is going to help you to understand sugar and body fat. Check out the description for videos on how to start a healthy keto lifestyle. If you want to know when I go live, ring the bell so that YouTube can notify you. I love making these videos for you, and I cannot wait to talk to you again next Thursday.